I think what they can get in this performance is hearing an incredible variety of music, but all of which calls for enormous skill and virtuosity of a great orchestra. So I'm starting with a work by Mantovani, who is a contemporary French composer. And the work is indeed quite contemporary, if you will, but it's not in any way outlandish. I mean, he respects what the musicians have to do and what they have to play. I think it's a very exciting piece, and I think it tests the full dynamic capabilities of what is a great orchestra, which is this Nashville Orchestra. And then, of course, that's followed, that's like starting with, instead of finishing, like starting with some really, fairly strong spice and pepper for what then will be two of the great romantic pieces. Well, let's say one of the most famous of all romantic pieces, which is the Rachmaninoff Second Piano Concerto, which has one melody after the other that everybody will love and know, and it just tears on your heartstrings, and it's very exciting in the end. And then Tchaikovsky, one of the great romantic composers, very related to Rachmaninoff, but a symphony, his first symphony, which I think is a work of complete genius, full of fantastic melodic invention, and what can I say? It's just incredibly beautiful. That's all one could say. But Tchaikovsky is in many ways more interesting than we sometimes think, and very experimental in his rhythmic choices and his dynamic choices. And this symphony has many things that were quite rebellious for his time, writing one way for one section of the orchestra, and then at the same time having the other section of the orchestra play in a fairly different way. But it's romantic, and it's rich, and it's beautiful and inspiring.